like 2 of them.
Is that Scotty, Biggie, Stink, and I said Stink, Tinker, and Meatball on the beach talking, and then they said whatever. Damn!
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Lex Too Real, and we are back up in this thing with another video. Today I got my man with me, and we finna talk about baddies, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about it. So starting off with the episode, Cali is throwing egg rolls at Jelly Bean. How you feel about Cali cutting up, throwing egg rolls at Jelly Bean and calling her a zebra?
It was childish. It was entertaining.
Alright, so whenever they started arguing, you remember the reason why that they beefing is because Jelly Bean snuck Cali on the beach whenever everybody was fighting, whenever Tommy rode up on that horse. So that's really Cali's beef with Jelly Bean. Now they start throwing food, and look at the camera. They started throwing food, and that's when Diamond the Body takes it upon herself to throw food and say food fight. And somebody said, Diamond, don't throw food. How you gonna tell Diamond not to throw food when Cali is throwing food and so is Jelly Bean? I thought that was cute. I thought it was funny. Did you catch that part?
Yeah, I caught it. I didn't see the point of it.
You didn't see the point of Diamond?
She knew what she was doing. She just wanted to get into something.
Yeah, she did.
Wasn't nobody else doing nothing. Everybody else mind their business. She wanted to act like it was a food fight.
Alright, so Jelly Bean and Cali was fighting, and you remember Jelly Bean turned her back, and Cali looked like she was trying to sneak up. Do you notice that Cali always be trying to sneak somebody, like always trying to run up? It even happened with Jayla. Jayla turned around, but Jayla was quick with it.
She can't really fight like that to be sneaking people.
Nah, yeah, because Jayla turned around real quick, was like, bitch, I wish you would. Okay, so while Cali is arguing with Jayla, Gretchen finds it upon herself to jump in their fight and is arguing with Jayla behind Cali. How you feel about that?
They ain't loyal, man.
What are you
I ain't gonna lie, I had zoned out. I had zoned out, Zia. I had that shot had damn me. I ain't gonna lie. I had came in while you said Jayla. I was like.
So Cali and Jayla end up getting into it. They get to arguing and stuff like that. Cali acting like she about to throw something at Jayla. How do you feel about Gretchen inserting herself into that fight between Cali and Jayla?
First of all, she hurt. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, her elbow.
Yeah, she about to go home because of her elbow. Then she want to take up for somebody in a one-on-one. I don't know.
Yeah.
She says toxic and then add more toxicity.
So, yeah. After Cali, Gretchen, and Jayla get into it, NooNoo ends up getting into it with Automac, and it's basically saying that Automac was fucking on Antonio Brown, which is NooNoo baby daddy. Antonio Brown. Girl, you cut him over Antonio Brown. Anyway, do you feel like NooNoo was doing too much?
Yeah, I think she was just doing it for clout. She just wanted a reason to come and honor, probably just to get her hype up around the show. Yeah,
because I really didn't feel like it was. Yeah, I don't either. I don't either, because whenever they was in the car, her and Keva was in the car and Jelly Bean was in the car, she was like, yeah, and that's all my baby daddy. When she was talking to the camera, and it was like, girl, why you keep bringing up your baby daddy?
She living off him.
Exactly. And okay, so Gretchen ends up leaving and she calls Cali on FaceTime, and they're talking about, they're talking about Gretchen leaving, going home to get her elbow checked out. Y'all know she fucked up her elbow fighting Jayla and Scotty. So how do you feel about Gretchen leaving and her saying that she's waiting on the ride because she's a baddie, but she ain't got no car? She has no car.
They obviously broke.
Cali said she's gonna miss Gretchen, and she's gonna miss having her road dog with her. And she's skeptical on the other girls coming in because she like, what room they about to sleep in? Because number one, they're not getting my room, and they're not getting Gretchen's room because it's for my luggage. How much luggage do you got? How much luggage do you got that you need to take up a whole room? When NooNoo and Keva are on the way to the Baddies' house, they're talking about everything, and NooNoo says that she wants to talk to Anna about the whole situation with Mariah. You know how she acted earlier when she was fighting? Where she was arguing with Anna over dinner or whatever. And she said she wants to talk to Anna about it. But I feel like she should have talked to Anna first instead of doing all of that at that dinner. Because they said they was hungry. But then she got up and started cutting up.
Yeah, their priorities.
Yeah, she got up and was like gung-ho on fighting Anna. Like, she was just doing too much.
They be too emotional.
Yeah, she was just doing too much. And I was so confused on the situation. Like, why are you doing all of this? Like, it's not even your mama that Anna fault. Like, it's Mariah Lynn's mama. And that's when we find out that Jelly Bean left. How do you feel about Jelly Bean leaving?
She was scared.
No, for real.
She just got all that beef the night before.
Yeah.
And the next night, she gone.
She did say that she had PTSD from being in the house.
She ain't act like it.
I feel like Jelly Bean ran. I feel like Jelly Bean was scared because what was the purpose of you? You basically wasn't even on the show because you got snooked that one time by Tasiki. And then we didn't see you no more after that. Yeah. And then we just saw you on the episode last night for a couple of minutes and then you dipped. You said you got PTSD, but it's like, if you knew that this shit was gonna trigger you, you should have never came on Baddies. You're wasting a spot. Yeah, you're wasting a spot. So next we get to Rolly and Tasiki talking on the balcony. Some of these clips, I swear, they just be like, come over here and let's shoot right now. Y'all just talk. Like, you walk up and you act like you talk to Tasiki. Because it just be coming off like, why are you coming out on the balcony? It's just random. It just be coming off random.
It don't seem like it. It's exactly what they do.
Now, they talk about E.T. Tasiki says that she definitely thought that her and E.T. was going to fight. I thought they was going to fight, but it was all hugs and kisses. I guess E.T. got her marbles knocked one, two. Yeah, she got her marbles knocked 1-2 times too many by Tasiki, and she wanted to apologize. He says, girl, ain't you still healing from your surgery, to Rolly? And it's like, yeah, but at the same time, E.T. came in there with rings on. Like, she was ready to fight anyways. But the thing about it is that E.T. came in and ruffled some feathers. How you feel about E.T. in the last episode coming in and then her and Rolly and E.T. fighting?
I liked it. That's TV.
How you feel about E.T. leaking everybody's number? But remember, she told Rolly that she leaked her number because Rolly didn't pick up the phone. I feel like that's childish. Like, why would you leak somebody's number just because they're not picking up the phone?
Yeah, that ain't cool.
And then on top of that, she leaked her, Natalie, and Scotty's number. All of them. How you feel about that?
That's bad. That's terrible.
And so ass whooping was warranted. Like, she deserved that. Yeah, okay. Even though Rolly didn't whip no ass, it was just like, you know, slow motion hitting. But still, they was
deserved what would have happened.
Yeah. Now, what I want to say is that Rolly has a faja underneath her dress. Rolly, you could not take that faja off of that one little section. Y'all was only talking for like 2 minutes. I'm tired of seeing the clamps. Why is the clamp underneath the dress? Girl. Is that Scotty, Biggie, Stink, and Tinker and Meatball on the beach talking. And then they said with everybody else. So we get to the next clip and we see Scotty and Tinkerbella walking on a beach. Now, they're talking about Keva or something like that, but then Biggie and Meatball walk up and they start talking about the stuff that happened the night before with Anna and NooNoo. And they basically say like NooNoo was doing way too much. They was saying basically what everybody else was thinking. NooNoo was doing too much. So they get to talking about Mariah Lynn bony ass and how she basically went back and was telling NooNoo everything that happened between Anna Mac and her mama. You remember Anna Mac beat the brakes off of Mariah Lynn mama and her auntie. I'm with everybody else. Mariah Lynn, why are you going back telling NooNoo what's happening? Because they living in the ghetto. When we see them go pick up NooNoo and Keva, them niggas is in the ghetto. They're in the ghetto. They're not anywhere near Natalie and them's mansion. Like, they are in the ghetto, okay? You remember seeing that, right?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with you?
Now, did you tell NooNoo the shit that happened between Mariah Lynn and your mama? Like,
yeah, walkie-talkies.
Exactly. And Scotty said, I'm thinking like, Mariah, why don't you get up and say something because you're the reason why they fighting? Like, and Mariah does nothing. Is that surprising to you?
Not at all. She picking sides.
Yeah, exactly. Mariah is very iffy to me. I call her Dr. Seuss because every single time she be trying to do like a rhyme, she be like, yes, bada bing, a hada hing. I was like, girl, shut up.
She lucky be spitting sometimes.
Nah, she do sometimes.
Big head.
Okay, now y'all, if y'all hear the lawnmower, my uncle outside cutting the grass. Okay, so Meatball and Tinkerbella get into it. Child, this is a TUBI movie. The whole time they are crying is giving TUBI. How you feel about that?
It was unexpected for me because they was acting like they were so close and like real sisters. So I didn't think they would actually turn out like that, but I don't know. I guess that baddie house do something to you.
Come to find out, Meatball is mad about the Baddies chain. Meatball, I done said this time and time again. I done said this 5 episodes ago. Meatball, let it the go. It's just a Baddies chain. And I really was hoping that this season was not going to be about a chain because last season was about Smiley stealing Mariah's chain and her going to bed. Why are we still arguing about a chain?
I don't know, like Meatball just hating.
Whenever they was at the dinner and they was giving Asian doll a chain, she was like, what I got to do to get a Baddies chain? And you got to be bad or something? You got to be bad or something? Like, girl, let it go. It's just a Baddies chain. Like I said, you got enough money to go and get you a chain that say meatball or spaghetti or whatever the hell you want to say.
What's that, lasagna?
Lasagna? You get a chain that say lasagna. Girl, please. Let's say what you want to say.
Shot o'clock.
So, I get what Tinkerbella is saying. She's basically saying, like, you didn't congratulate me when I got my Baddies chain. Like, it gave hater vibes. Like, you was sitting there looking real salty. You was not, like, coming to me like, hey, sis, you got your Baddies chain, nothing like that. Like, she was just feeling like you didn't have my back. And Meatball felt like, girl, you never had my back. Like, I congratulated you, which I went back and I found out that Meatball did congratulate her, but it was dry. It was dry. It wasn't like, yeah, sis, you got your Baddies chain. Like, it was just like, congratulations.
She said it just because she had to say it. She didn't want to say it.
Yeah, like, you could tell.
Girl, yeah.
You could tell because she was hesitating a little bit whenever she did.
She just said it just to say it.
Yeah.
She didn't mean it.
Right. Tinkerbella flew Meatball out to Florida where Tinkerbella lives, and apparently Tinkerbella left Meatball alone for 11 hours to go hang with some niggas. And Meatball was like, you left me alone with no food.
Funny.
You left me alone like you went to go see some niggas. You ain't. And she was like, but I flew you out. And then Meatball was like, yeah, but I came to see what you was doing. I came to see what you was about in Florida. And Tinkerbell was like, what you mean you came to see what I was about? Like, girl, when you came to monitor me, you came to look at me, like, what's going on? So I see both sides. It's just like, y'all could have did this.
That was a dumb shit. Yeah.
What?
When she said, when she flew her out, just her not to be around her. What was the purpose?
You're right. Okay, so the liquor's kicking in. He had to go to the bathroom. But let's talk about Keva and NooNoo pulling up to the house looking like the pink Power Ranger and a yellow Power Ranger. Girl, nobody came to see you, Otis. Nobody came to see you, Otis. Like, NooNoo, you have blown me for the rest of the season. Y'all are just now getting here for episode 17. You're just now getting here. You're just now getting here. Episode 17. That's why you wanted to argue with Anna. You wanted to make a lasting impression because you came in at the last minute. But it's not giving what you gave. I'm talking about...
What you talking about?
Keva.
Talk about Keva.
Keva and NooNoo pulling up. And I said they look like the pink Power Ranger and the yellow Power Ranger. But they pull up and they get in the house and they're like, where my room at? Where I'm staying at? Where my room? Ah! And nobody cares. Biggie's sitting there scratching her head like, who is this niggas? Where they come from? Who is these niggas? And then Anna told NooNoo, big Dominican energy. Okay, and then Anna tells NooNoo, you ain't got no room. What room? Well, Anna tells NooNoo, you ain't got no room, bitch. You ain't got no room. She said you have no room here. You can sleep outside. You ain't got no room here. And Anna might be annoying, but the stuff that Anna be saying be funny half the time. Like, so NooNoo and Anna end up getting into it again over Antonio Brown. Oh my God. Not y'all arguing over Antonio Brown. Like I said before, what is there to argue over? Nothing, okay? So now they're getting into it. Anna Mac is like, girl, if you want to fight, let's fight. But I'm gonna tag somebody in. Diamond the Body is really, at first I thought she was trying to keep the peace, but then she tells Anna Mac, girl, if you want me to fight, tag me in. Tag me in. And what Anna Mac do, she tags her in. NooNoo and Diamond the Body get to fighting. I will say that round, Diamond the Body was working NooNoo. How you feel about that fight?
She be there.
The girls, both of the girls is from Florida, okay? They both from Florida. So I knew it was gonna be something crazy. But the way Diamond the Body be working these girls, remember when she beat up Slim Too Bad, had Slim Too Bad look like a peanut from the Proud Family, had the wig off and everything. But this is after the first fight. When she go over there and Biggie and all of them is hyping her up and everything, and NooNoo sneaks her. You remember NooNoo flipped her over that couch?
Yeah.
So NooNoo runs up and she punches Diamond the Body on the...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
She runs, she said katonka. Diamond the Body go rolling like a...
A wrestler damn fall. It looked fake, but it might have been
It was
real.
extra. He got punched and rolled off the couch.
But it was funny, but it was bad because he snuck her.
Yeah, no.
But it was when she was duck. She's at.
Yeah, nah. We don't respect sneaking, but it's the way that she got snuck, okay? Damn! Okay, so after they get the fighting, okay?
I don't know who wig she was holding. I missed it.
Biggie is holding somebody wig. We don't know who wig she holding. She holding Diamond the Body wig, y'all. Okay, she might be holding Diamond the Body wig. Sneaks Diamond the Body. Diamond the Body goes rolling like a roly-poly, okay? Now, when she gets up, Biggie's like, Keva, is that your friend? Is that your friend, Keva? And I'm like, Biggie, you can't fight. You tell us time and time again, win, draw, lose. I'm not a fighter, but I will fight. Girl, you get beat up every single time, okay? So why'd you asking Keva, is that your friend? You know that's Keva's friend. They came in the house together. What are you gonna do, Biggie? Nothing. You're gonna get beat up.
She threw a few hits in or tried to or something.
She did.
She did a little something.
I like Biggie, but it's like you got too much mouth for somebody that don't got to fight. They don't know how to fight.
But she was just defending her friend, so
she was defending her friend because she snuck her.
She said even though she can't fight, she was gonna try to fight for her friend with disrespect.
She did. Anyways, after the whole debacle of NooNoo sneaking Diamond the Body, NooNoo walks off or whatever, and she ends up turning her back to Diamond the Body, and Diamond the Body ends up sneaking her. Uno reverse. She's Uno reverse NooNoo, okay? You sneak me, I'ma sneak you. And I said yes. And I was gung-ho about Diamond sneaking back NooNoo, because girl, what was the purpose of you sneaking me anyway? We had our one-on-ones, and you gonna sneak me when I'm dapping up my girls, so I whooped your ass. It's like, girl, what? Okay, so Keva and Diamond get to fighting, and Keva is working Diamond a little bit. She working Diamond a little bit, but then Diamond ends up doing some type of wrestler move, because you know Diamond be wrestling, and she ended up flipping her on the couch.
Diamond was tired though. She was.
She was.
And then you
right.
see Anna in the background telling Biggie to go help her, but she didn't do it.
Biggie know better. Biggie not stupid. Biggie would have got worked. Anyways, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. We look tipsy, so I'm sorry if we was, you know, a little, okay? But let me know what y'all think about this episode in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl, Lex Too Real.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo.